Well, hello there and welcome. I hope you've all had a great work week. And well, by the looks of it, you all have spent the last week downloading, signing up, and getting all engaged with the new Threads app by Meta. The unprecedented growth of the app over the last week makes it now the fastest platform to reach 100 million users since, well, ever. What does that mean for marketing and advertising? Is it a new blue ocean strategy or organic reach, or is it just destined to become another ad-filled platform that we got to spend money on to get any sort of value out of? Want to know more? Well, this is 5 minutes of what you need to know about marketing. Let's roll. Hello everybody, Robert Rose here with the news. It's the content and marketing strategy news, but most importantly, it's what's important in our world of marketing. And for the best and best practices, please do go subscribe over at contentmarketinginstitute.com. Well, Meta has launched the new social media network Threads, and they are spinning the new platform as a close-knit community. And well, so far it has attracted more than 100 million users. But despite that, it seems that the new platform is following a pattern. Anyway, I'll stop now. I know I'm very sorry about all of that. I just had to get that out of my system. There is no doubt that the initial signups for Threads has been nothing short of remarkable. Consider that it took the web almost 7 years, Twitter took 5 years, Instagram took 2.5 years, TikTok took 9 months, and ChatGPT 2 months. Threads has gotten to 100 million users in less than a week. Now, certainly the reason for that is because you have an audience of 2.5 billion on Instagram, and you simply make it as easy as just saying, yeah, I'll take that for having an account on Threads. You have ostensibly removed every bit of friction from signing up. The real test on the user count will not be how fast Threads grows its user base, but how few of them actually churn out and never become active users on the platform. Put simply, it's way too early to tell anything just yet. But of course, one of the earliest questions about Threads is how quickly or if Meta will look to monetize the platform with advertising. Meta has said that it doesn't plan to sell advertising on Threads until early next year, and yet, there are already reports that the company has already been pitching Threads to its advertisers. According to this Ad Age article, the company is emphasizing controls similar to how it pitches Instagram for things like brand safety and community standards. In a report that wasn't covered as well earlier this year, Meta has already introduced advertising controls on Facebook and Instagram that rely more on AI to work behind the scenes of ad placement and comply with the Global Alliance for Responsible Media. So, putting this into Threads would make total sense, as the technology for that already exists in the other platforms, and they're in an even easier place based on the level of text-based data they can now use to create that safer space. But it'll be interesting to see if Meta actually creates a bit of a different contextual placement with Threads. You see, unlike Twitter, Threads is actually more like TikTok in that users don't see content from only their followers or following, or even have that choice. The feed is a single and algorithmically created feed, just like TikTok is. And yes, as you might expect in other exponentially rapid pace, content creators have already been utilizing the platform for more organic ad or sponsored content placement. In what's being called the very first ever paid sponsorship on Threads, content creator Adam Rose, no relationship to me by the way, has posted a thread promoting the show Futurama, labeling it as a Hulu partner message. Now, you can bet there is much more of this coming down the road. And what's my take on all this? Well, as I said, it's remarkable. My initial thought was that Meta could certainly wait to monetize the platform through advertising and even use it maybe as a loyalty play for Instagram instead. Utilizing the heaps of data it is gathering, and make no bones about it, it is heaps of data, and this will be an ongoing concern for users as well as the broader global rollout. All of this looks like wishful thinking on my part, or maybe I should call it wishful strategizing, because certainly by the initial looks of it, they will introduce advertising and regular old stuff to the platform once they see if it sticks. But still, the biggest aha moment for me in the last 2 weeks is the power of an engaged audience. There's a wonderful quote by Richard Branson when he once advised, how do you become a millionaire? You start with $1 billion and then invest in an airline. Well, there's a big learning idea that kind of turns that quote on its head a little bit. For content marketers in the world of audiences, the idea is this. How do you get 100 million users on a new platform in a week? Start with 2.3 billion on the old platform the week before. This is one of the biggest marketing benefits of a subscribed, owned media audience. If you have 25,000 email subscribers that are active and engaged and like what you do, it is just exponentially easier to launch that new podcast, that new digital content product, because like Instagram did with launching Threads, all they need to do is say yes. Just like your new platform, Threads may take a while, if ever, honestly, to catch on. But if it does, it's yet another lesson in the power of audience and how we're all stronger with the idea of looking at some part of our business as a media company would. But what do you think? Connect with me on Threads. I'm at Robert Rose, and let me know what you think about Threads, audiences, or just send me an email or a comment here. But for now, that's it. That's 5 minutes of what you need to lead your marketing strategy. I'm Robert Rose, and remember, as always, it's your story to tell. Tell it well. I'll see you next week.